Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live longer, healthier lives despite not following conventional fitness routines? In today's video, we're diving deep into the secrets of Japanese longevity, where diet, lifestyle habits, and even mindset play a crucial role in extending life expectancy. You'll discover how simple changes, like eating a varied diet, avoiding stress, and understanding the power of moderation, can dramatically improve your well-being. Stay with us until the end, as we'll reveal life-altering tips that could add years to your life and help you live a healthier, happier existence. If you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you never miss a video. Your support means a lot to me as we continue to grow our community and reach more people with our content. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If it's not quite your cup of tea, drop a 0 in the comments. Your feedback is crucial in helping me create content that better serves you. Let's get started. For those who regularly engage in health and wellness discussions, it's a well-accepted fact that consistent physical activity is crucial for maintaining a long and healthy life. Yet, a report from the World Health Organization turned this belief on its head, revealing that Japan, despite being one of the least physically active nations, leads the world in life expectancy. This paradox has baffled many, challenging the conventional wisdom upheld by health experts. Delving deeper into this mystery, research has uncovered that while the Japanese may not be avid exercisers, their approach to diet is remarkably scientific. It is this dietary structure and the habits surrounding it that have enabled many of Japan's elderly to lead long and fulfilling lives. Take, for example, Shono Osawa, a woman who lived to the remarkable age of 117 before passing away recently. Her story is a testament to the secrets behind Japanese longevity, which go beyond mere physical activity and touch on deeper, more nuanced aspects of life. These secrets, embedded in cultural practices and daily routines, provide invaluable insights into why so many Japanese elders continue to thrive well into their golden years. 1. Diverse nutrition and daily living. Among the elderly in rural regions, the daily diet often lacks variety, leading to potential nutritional imbalances. Recognizing this early on, the Japanese developed comprehensive dietary guidelines that emphasize the importance of diversity on the plate. These guidelines suggest consuming over 30 different types of food each day, a practice that Japanese scientists believe is crucial for longevity. Those who follow these recommendations tend to live longer, as this approach ensures a well-rounded intake of nutrients and a full spectrum of vitamins, helping to ward off various diseases. However, achieving such dietary diversity daily is no small feat, and maintaining it over time can be even more challenging. Beyond their varied dishes, the Japanese also enjoy a broad range of staple foods, likely a necessity due to the uneven distribution of arable land. In addition to staples like noodles and rice, legumes and tubers also feature prominently in their diets. Despite preparing only a few ingredients per meal, the Japanese ensure they receive adequate nutrition, with seafood playing a significant role, thanks to their maritime geography. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Interestingly, while Japanese dietary guidelines advocate for the daily consumption of 12 or more types of food, many middle-aged and elderly individuals elsewhere have much less variety in their diets. Their consumption of vegetables is often minimal, and meat intake is limited, which can lead to unmet physiological needs and a higher risk of developing various health conditions. In contrast, while the Japanese diet heavily favors fish and seafood, providing a diverse range of options, Western diets typically include a broader selection of meats like pork, beef, and lamb, which are rich in saturated fats. Excessive consumption of these meats can pose health risks, particularly as living standards improve, yet healthy eating practices may lag, leading to a rise in conditions like hypertension and hyperlipidemia. In essence, there is much to be learned from Japanese dietary principles, particularly when it comes to enriching one's diet with a wide array of foods. By incorporating such practices, one can create a more balanced and health-conscious approach to eating, which is essential for long-term well-being. 2. Mindful eating: the lifelong benefits of chewing thoroughly and eating slowly. In Japan, a country renowned for its deep respect for tradition and the natural world, the practice of mindful eating has become an integral part of daily life. This approach, characterized by chewing food thoroughly and savoring each bite slowly, has roots in the country's challenging geography. Japan's mountainous terrain and limited natural resources have historically influenced its people to make the most of what they have. This scarcity fostered a culture where food is not just consumed but is respected and appreciated in every bite. The act of chewing food thoroughly may seem like a simple habit, but it carries significant health benefits, particularly as we age. When food is chewed into tiny, easily digestible particles, it not only becomes more palatable but also significantly reduces the workload on the digestive system. The more finely food is broken down, the more efficiently it can pass through the digestive tract without causing irritation or discomfort. This thorough breakdown of food aids in the absorption of nutrients, ensuring that the body gets the maximum benefit from every meal. In contrast, hurried eating, where food is swallowed in larger chunks, can lead to a range of digestive issues, from indigestion to more serious gastrointestinal conditions. As people grow older, their bodies naturally change, one of which is a decline in digestive efficiency. The digestive system, which once worked effortlessly, can begin to struggle with the demands of processing food. This is where the habit of eating slowly and chewing thoroughly becomes even more critical. By taking the time to chew food well, older adults can help alleviate the burden on their digestive systems, making it easier for their bodies to absorb the nutrients they need. This simple yet powerful habit can prevent a host of digestive ailments that are often associated with aging, such as acid reflux, bloating, and constipation. Moreover, the practice of chewing thoroughly and eating slowly does more than just support digestion. It also plays a crucial role in appetite regulation and overall health. When food is chewed thoroughly, the increased chewing action stimulates the production of saliva, which not only aids in the digestive process but also sends important signals to the brain. These signals trigger the release of hormones that promote a feeling of fullness and satisfaction, which helps prevent overeating. In a world where portion sizes are often oversized and meals are consumed on the go, this natural appetite control mechanism is more valuable than ever. Eating slowly and mindfully allows individuals to become more attuned to their body's hunger and satiety signals. Instead of eating until they are uncomfortably full, they learn to recognize when they have eaten enough to satisfy their hunger, leading to healthier eating patterns and better weight management. This mindful approach to eating also fosters a deeper connection with food, encouraging individuals to savor each bite, appreciate the flavors and textures, and ultimately derive more pleasure from their meals. In Japan, where longevity is celebrated and the elderly are revered, the practice of eating slowly and mindfully is seen as one of the many secrets to a long, healthy life. It's not just about prolonging life, but about enhancing the quality of life, ensuring that each meal is a source of nourishment and joy, rather than a cause of stress or discomfort. 3. Steaming and boiling: a healthier approach to cooking in Japanese cuisine. Japanese cuisine, renowned worldwide for its simplicity and elegance, is not just about well-known dishes like sashimi, but extends to a wide variety of foods, including oysters, scallops, and other seafood delicacies. The Japanese culinary philosophy emphasizes preserving the natural flavors of ingredients, often serving them raw, such as with sashimi, which is a method said to have originated in Japan. This practice not only maintains the purity of taste, but also minimizes the formation of harmful substances that can arise from more aggressive cooking methods, thus significantly reducing potential harm to the body. Beyond the art of raw consumption, the Japanese have perfected the methods of steaming and boiling, particularly when it comes to preparing seafood. These cooking techniques are favored for their ability to retain the nutritional value of the ingredients while reducing the intake of fats and salts. steaming and boiling allows the natural flavors and nutrients to shine through, making the food not only delicious but also highly beneficial for health. The focus on these gentle cooking methods contrasts sharply with Western culinary traditions, where frying and grilling dominate. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In Western cooking, frying and grilling are popular methods, often chosen for their ability to add rich flavors and appealing textures to food. However, these methods involve high temperatures, typically around 200 dC, which can severely damage the nutritional content of the food. The intense heat causes the denaturation of vital nutrients, making them less absorbable by the body. Furthermore, frying and grilling at such high temperatures often lead to the formation of harmful compounds, such as advanced glycation end products AGEs and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons PAHs, which are linked to various health issues, including inflammation and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Japanese cuisine, while not entirely devoid of fried foods, approaches them with a careful and measured attitude. For example, tempura, a popular fried dish, is prepared with techniques that aim to minimize its negative health impacts. After frying, the excess oil is meticulously blotted off with special paper, reducing the overall fat content and making the dish lighter and less greasy. This mindful approach to frying helps prevent the excessive intake of unhealthy fats, thereby reducing the risk of conditions such as hypolipidemia and cardiovascular diseases. The Japanese emphasis on steaming and boiling, combined with their sparing use of frying and grilling, reflects a broader commitment to health-conscious eating. By prioritizing cooking methods that preserve nutritional integrity and minimize harmful substances, the Japanese diet supports long-term health and well-being. This culinary approach, rooted in centuries of tradition, has undoubtedly contributed to the nation's remarkable longevity and low rates of lifestyle-related diseases. In contrast, the Western preference for high-temperature cooking methods, while flavorful, often comes at the expense of nutrition and health. As living standards improve globally, there is a growing awareness of the need to adopt healthier cooking practices. By learning from the Japanese approach to food preparation focusing on steaming, boiling, and careful consumption of fried foods, people around the world can enhance their diets and protect their health. In the pursuit of understanding what contributes to the remarkable longevity of the Japanese people, many health experts have pointed to the humble yet potent green tea as a significant factor. Green tea, a staple in Japanese culture, is often enjoyed after every meal, not just as a refreshing beverage but as a powerful tool in promoting health and longevity. The benefits of green tea are extensive. It aids digestion, helps inhibit the absorption of cholesterol, and possesses strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. These qualities work together to reduce the risk of cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases, while also slowing down the aging process. The Japanese approach to health is unique in that it doesn't heavily rely on rigorous physical exercise, as seen in many other cultures. Instead, the Japanese place a strong emphasis on dietary control and mindful eating habits. This disciplined approach to diet, combined with the regular consumption of green tea, plays a pivotal role in their ability to live long, healthy lives. In a world where physical exercise is often touted as the cornerstone of good health, it is fascinating to see how the Japanese, with their focus on diet, have achieved such extraordinary longevity. But the secret to their long lives extends beyond just their dietary habits. Japan also leads the world in various other aspects that contribute to a long and healthy life. The country is known for its advanced medical standards, ensuring that healthcare is both accessible and of high quality. Societal development plays a role as well, with a strong social safety net and a culture that values the well-being of its elderly population. Environmental safety is another crucial factor, as Japan's commitment to maintaining clean and safe surroundings contributes to overall public health. Moreover, genetic factors and living conditions, including the design of homes and communities that promote active aging, are also key contributors to the impressive life expectancy in Japan. There's a popular saying that encapsulates this holistic approach to longevity: everyone's lifespan isn't predetermined at birth, but earned through incremental efforts. This idea rings particularly true when examining the lifestyle of long-lived individuals. These people are not just surviving, they are thriving, largely due to their commitment to maintaining good habits throughout their lives. They may not always be hitting the gym or running marathons, but they excel in self-care, making small but consistent efforts to manage their health in every situation. These habits, such as eating mindfully, drinking green tea, and practicing good self-care, often prove to be even more beneficial than exercise and hydration alone. They represent a more holistic approach to health, one that emphasizes balance, moderation, and mindfulness. This approach, deeply rooted in Japanese culture, offers valuable insights that can be explored and adopted by people everywhere, regardless of their age or lifestyle. In essence, the Japanese way of life teaches us that longevity is not just about genetics or luck. It is about the daily choices we make, the habits we cultivate, and the way we care for our bodies and minds. By embracing the principles of mindful eating, regular consumption of green tea, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle, we too can aspire to lead long, healthy, and fulfilling lives. This holistic approach to health and longevity is a testament to the wisdom of Japanese culture, offering a blueprint for a life well lived. 4. The power of calm, the secret to longevity through emotional balance. There's an age-old saying that rings with timeless truth: great anger harms the body. This simple yet profound wisdom reminds us that a bad temper is one of the most detrimental forces to our health. One of the most effective ways to preserve health and promote longevity is to cultivate a calm and composed demeanor, steering clear of anger whenever possible. Let me share the story of an elderly lady I know, now in her 80s, who exemplifies this approach to life. Despite the many challenges and adversities she has faced, she is always cheerful and radiates positivity. Whether she encounters someone saying something hurtful or finds herself in an embarrassing situation, she never loses her temper. Instead, she handles everything with grace and a steady hand, calmly resolving any issues that come her way. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Her life is filled with joy as she spends her free time making TikTok videos with her daughter or participating in square dancing with her neighbors. It's no wonder that, with such a positive mindset, she has never suffered any major illnesses throughout her lifetime. This elderly woman's life is a testament to the power of maintaining emotional balance. She embodies the belief that no matter what difficulties life throws at us, it's how we respond that truly matters. We all face challenges, stress, and moments of frustration, but the truly wise understand that losing one's temper only exacerbates these problems. They recognize that many physical ailments stem not from external causes, but from the emotional battles we lose within ourselves. Stress, anger, and negative emotions can wreak havoc on the body, leading to various health issues, both minor and severe. The secret to her long and healthy life lies in her ability to remain emotionally stable, regardless of the circumstances. By not allowing anger to take root in her heart, she avoids the physical toll that stress and negative emotions can inflict. This emotional resilience is one of the biggest secrets to longevity, as it helps maintain not just a healthy body but also a peaceful and contented mind. In essence, a calm heart truly does ensure longevity. By cultivating patience, understanding, and a positive outlook, we can protect ourselves from the harmful effects of anger and stress. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but rather learning to manage them in a way that promotes inner peace. It's about realizing that life's challenges are temporary, and that our response to them can either harm or heal us. For those seeking a long and healthy life, it's essential to focus not only on physical health but also on emotional well-being. By following the example of wise individuals like this elderly lady, we can learn to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and composure, ensuring that our hearts remain calm and our bodies strong. After all, true longevity is not just about living longer, but about living better, with a heart full of peace and a spirit unburdened by anger. 5. Balancing life, the importance of not overworking and letting go of worries. In the wisdom of traditional Chinese medicine, there is a saying that resonates deeply: anger injures the liver, worry injures the lungs, and overthinking injures the spleen. This ancient knowledge highlights how our emotions directly impact our physical health. While anger is often recognized as a harmful emotion, the effects of excessive worry and overthinking are just as profound, quietly taking their toll on our bodies and minds. Consider the story of my friend, Xia Fong. When she first began her career, she was overwhelmed with anxiety about her relationships with colleagues and the pressure to meet the expectations of her superiors. Despite her busyness and outward productivity, she was never truly at peace. Her mind was constantly racing, filled with worries about whether she was doing enough or fitting in. This constant state of stress took a heavy toll on her well-being. In just 3 short months, Xia lost a significant amount of weight, and her hair began to fall out, physical manifestations of the emotional turmoil she was enduring. Recognizing that something had to change, Xia sought help from a psychologist who taught her the importance of letting go. Slowly, she learned to release her worries, to stop obsessing over things beyond her control, and to find a sense of inner calm. It was only then that she began to regain her health and composure. Her story is a powerful reminder that our minds and bodies are deeply connected, and that excessive worry can be as damaging as any physical ailment. Life is filled with challenges and uncertainties, emotional setbacks that can strike suddenly and without warning. We often try to control everything around us, believing that if we just work harder, think more, or worry enough, we can prevent bad things from happening. But the truth is, many things in this world are beyond our control. If we want to live long, healthy lives, we must learn to let go of the unnecessary burdens we place on ourselves. We must cultivate an open mind, allowing us to release the worries that weigh us down. The metaphorical sky may feel like it's collapsing at times, but no one person can hold it up alone. Instead, we should focus on what we can control ourselves. By doing our best and letting go when necessary, we can find a sense of peace that is far more valuable than any fleeting achievement. When we learn to worry less and act more, we often discover that the world is not as daunting as we once imagined. It can be full of unexpected joys and opportunities, waiting to be embraced by a mind that is free from the shackles of constant worry. In the end, living a long and fulfilling life is not just about managing our physical health, but also about nurturing our emotional well-being. By avoiding excessive work and unnecessary worry, we can protect ourselves from the harmful effects of stress and anxiety. It's about finding balance, knowing when to push forward and when to step back, when to care deeply and when to let go. This balanced approach to life not only enhances our well-being, but also allows us to experience life more fully, with a heart that is light and a mind that is at peace. Solitude also teaches resilience. Without the constant input and opinions of others, you learn to trust your judgment and decisions. You become more self-reliant and confident. This strength is not just emotional but also intellectual as you develop your thoughts independently. Modern life is filled with noise and distractions. Social interactions, while valuable, can be draining. Solitude provides a sanctuary for your mind, a space where you can relax and rejuvenate. It's a time to process your thoughts, dreams, and plans without external pressures. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Solitude can also strengthen relationships, particularly marriages. Giving each other space allows for personal growth and independence within the relationship. It prevents the relationship from becoming suffocating and keeps the connection fresh and exciting. Society often pressures us to be constantly social, equating solitude with loneliness. However, meaningful connections are not about quantity but quality. It's better to have a few deep, authentic relationships than many superficial ones. Solitude helps you appreciate and nurture these true connections. 6. Mindful eating, the importance of a balanced diet for health and well-being. There's an ancient wisdom that resonates through time. Illnesses enter from the mouth, a saying that underscores how many diseases stem from poor dietary choices. In a world filled with convenience foods and indulgent treats, it's easy to fall into the habit of eating recklessly. However, the path to a long and healthy life begins with mindful eating, making conscious choices about what we put into our bodies. When I first met Shia, how he was struggling with the consequences of his eating habits. He carried extra weight, felt constantly fatigued, and would become breathless after just a short walk. His diet was dominated by junk food, greasy street vendor snacks, bags of potato chips, and spicy sticks that offered instant gratification but left his body craving real nourishment. One day, after indulging in an exceptionally spicy hot pot, Shia found himself running to the restroom repeatedly, only to be diagnosed with acute gastroenteritis. The experience was a wake-up call. His reckless eating had landed him in the hospital, and he realized something had to change. After this painful lesson, Shia decided to overhaul his diet and lifestyle. He began to exercise regularly and paid careful attention to what he ate. The transformation was remarkable. Not only did he shed the excess weight, but he also regained his energy and zest for life. Shia's story is a powerful reminder that our bodies reflect the quality of the food we consume. The saying, "Man is made of iron, but food is made of steel," highlights the undeniable truth that what we eat directly impacts our ability to think clearly, love fully, rest deeply, and live well. Eating well is not just about fueling the body, it's about nurturing the whole self. It's a practice that requires responsibility and care, not just for our lives, but for our well-being. Choosing ingredients thoughtfully, learning the art of cooking with attention and love, and eating in moderation, and at the right times can do more than just satisfy hunger. They can nourish the body and soul. A balanced diet doesn't just fill the stomach, it also nurtures the heart, fostering a sense of well-being that permeates every aspect of life. In a world where fast food is often the easy choice, taking the time to eat well is an act of self-respect. It's about being mindful of what enters your body and understanding that each meal is an opportunity to strengthen and heal. When you eat with intention, you're not just feeding your body, you're also feeding your spirit, laying the foundation for a life that is vibrant and full of energy. Ultimately, mindful eating is a practice of self-love. By being deliberate about your food choices, you show that you value your health and your life. It's about more than just avoiding junk food. It's about making choices that support your well-being every single day. So take the time to choose your ingredients wisely, savor the process of cooking, and enjoy your meals with gratitude and mindfulness. In doing so, you'll find that you're not only caring for your body, but also cultivating a deeper connection to yourself, ensuring that you live a life that is healthy, fulfilling, and full of joy. 7. The silent dangers of prolonged sitting. Why movement is essential for longevity. In a world increasingly dominated by desk jobs and sedentary lifestyles, the dangers of prolonged sitting are becoming alarmingly apparent. Recently, the World Health Organization updated its data, revealing a staggering 263% increase in the risk of death for those who sit for long periods, compared to those who remain active. The harm caused by sitting too long is often insidious, quietly wreaking havoc on our bodies without us even realizing it. Many people are unaware of the myriad of health issues that can arise from simply sitting too much. One particularly haunting story that highlights the dangers of prolonged sitting involves a young female journalist who was once healthy and full of energy. Her life took a tragic turn when she sprained her foot, a seemingly minor injury. Unable to move around much, she spent extended periods sitting still. What began as a small inconvenience soon escalated into something far more serious. Just days after her injury, she fell into a coma and never regained consciousness. The doctors eventually determined that she had succumbed to a pulmonary embolism, a life-threatening condition directly linked to her immobility. The tragedy of her story underscores how sitting for too long can have fatal consequences. However, pulmonary embolism is not the only risk associated with prolonged sitting. Other conditions such as hemorrhoids, constipation, cervical spondylosis, coronary heart disease, and varicose veins are all closely linked to a sedentary lifestyle. The damage caused by sitting too much extends to every cell in our body, affecting our circulation, digestion, musculoskeletal system, and even our cardiovascular health. The effects are cumulative and often go unnoticed until it's too late. The reality is that our bodies are designed for movement. When we sit for extended periods, our blood flow slows down, muscles become inactive, and our metabolism decreases. Over time, this lack of movement can lead to a host of health problems, many of which are preventable simply by standing up and moving around regularly. The act of sitting for long hours is not just physically harmful, but can also contribute to mental fatigue and a general decline in well-being. If you aspire to live a long and healthy life, it's crucial to break the habit of sitting for too long. Make it a priority to incorporate movement into your daily routine. Whether it's taking short walks, stretching, or simply standing up to change your posture, these small actions can make a significant difference in your overall health. Set reminders to get up every hour, or invest in a standing desk to reduce the time you spend sitting. The key to longevity is not just in the grand gestures, but in the everyday decisions we make about our health. By making a conscious effort to move more and sit less, you can protect yourself from the silent dangers of a sedentary lifestyle. Remember, life is about movement both physically and metaphorically. So keep your body active, your blood flowing, and your health thriving by refusing to let prolonged sitting take a toll on your life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 5 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 8. The perils of overworking, finding balance for a healthier, longer life. In today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves caught in an endless cycle of work, constantly busy, like spinning tops that never seem to slow down. Terms like 996 working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week and 007. Working around the clock, 7 days a week have become common, as if filling every moment with activity is the only way to prove our worth. But this relentless pursuit of productivity comes at a steep price: overwork, and in extreme cases, death from overwork. Tragically, many people never get the chance to enjoy the fruits of their labor, as they bury themselves in the struggle, pushing their bodies and minds to the brink. Take the story of Niaz and Tin, who once shared an experience that starkly illustrates the dangers of overworking. Niaz was responsible for an IPO project, coupled with a demanding fixed tax audit. In her drive to meet the relentless demands of her job, she pushed herself beyond her limits, essentially splitting herself in two to accomplish 2 days' worth of work in a single day. Her schedule was grueling, leaving the office at 3 a.m., sleeping by 4 a.m., and checking emails by 9 a.m. This punishing routine left her body exhausted and her spirit drained. One day, the inevitable happened. Her body could no longer bear the burden, and she collapsed in an elevator shaft. When Niaz finally regained consciousness, she was forced to confront the reality of her situation. This near-tragic event led her to deeply reflect on the true meaning of work and the importance of taking appropriate breaks. She realized that pushing herself too hard was not only unsustainable, but also counterproductive, driving her toward a dead end rather than toward success. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that humans are not machines. We are not designed to keep spinning endlessly without rest. In modern society, where the pressure to perform and succeed is ever present, it's easy to forget that our bodies and minds have limits. Overworking doesn't just affect our physical health, it can also lead to mental burnout, strained relationships, and a diminished quality of life. The notion that taking a break is a sign of weakness or wasted time is a dangerous misconception. In reality, regular breaks and a balanced approach to work are essential for long-term progress and well-being. Learning not to overwork is a vital lesson for anyone seeking to live a long, healthy life. It involves recognizing the importance of rest, relaxation, and self-care as integral parts of our daily routine. Allowing ourselves the time to unwind and recharge is not just a luxury, it is a necessity for sustaining our energy, creativity, and overall health. Indeed, the road to success and fulfillment is not a sprint but a marathon. To go further and live better, we must pace ourselves, ensuring that we don't burn out along the way. By embracing the idea that progress can only be made when we allow our bodies and minds to rest, we can create a healthier, more balanced approach to work and life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 6 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 9. The wisdom of moderation, balancing desires for a healthier life. In the ancient text, the Book of Rites, there is a profound saying: desires should not be indulged, ambition should not be satisfied, and wickedness should not be pursued. This timeless wisdom serves as a warning against the dangers of excess, whether it be overworking ourselves relentlessly or indulging in base pleasures without restraint. The message is clear: if we push ourselves too hard or succumb to our baser instincts, we will eventually be dragged down, both physically and mentally. A poignant example of this comes from a recent story about a young girl who lost her sight permanently. The cause of her blindness was not a tragic accident or an unavoidable illness, but rather her habitual immersion in low-level pleasures. She spent hours upon hours browsing social media and watching TikTok videos, even when her eyes were strained and tired. Despite the warning signs, she couldn't break free from this cycle of indulgence. One night, she suddenly found herself unable to see. It was only then, when the damage was done, that she deeply regretted her actions. This story highlights a critical truth: truly healthy individuals understand the importance of moderation. They recognize that indulgence, whether in work or pleasure, can be as harmful as neglect. They don't allow themselves to be consumed by fleeting dopamine hits or let their emotions and desires override their rationality. Instead, they continuously adjust their behaviors according to their physical and psychological conditions, maintaining balance and harmony in their lives. It is this ability to moderate their actions that keeps their bodily functions at their best and prevents them from falling into the traps of excess. In *Sapiens: A Brief History of Humankind, author Yuval Noah Harari makes a striking observation: choosing a lifestyle is choosing a way to die. This statement underscores the profound impact our daily choices have on our overall well-being and longevity. If we wish to live long, healthy lives and avoid the suffering that comes with illness, we must choose our lifestyles wisely. It's essential to resist the urge to let emotions, desires, or inertia dominate our decisions. Instead, we should strive to live in a way that nourishes both our bodies and minds, eating well, sleeping well, finding balance in all things, and cultivating inner peace. By embracing moderation and rejecting the extremes of overwork and excessive indulgence, we can create a life that is not only healthy but also filled with unexpected joys and positive surprises. When we take care of ourselves in this way, our bodies respond in kind, often leading to remarkable improvements in our physical and mental health. Life, in turn, becomes more vibrant, more fulfilling, and more rewarding. As we wrap up, it's time to reflect on the powerful lessons we've explored together. What have you learned so far? Take a moment to think about one thing that truly resonated with you, something that you will bring into practice in your own life. We would love to hear your thoughts, so please share in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you meaningful content that inspires and uplifts. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.